Hi YouTube, it's February 3rd, 2010. I have been in a really crazy place for the last week. Last I told you I had started taking the Prometrium on the 27th, and I spotted on and off until yesterday. I called my doctor's office. So I was supposed to have a blood test today, even though I had been peeing on a stick and all that, and it was all negative. So I said, really do I need to come in because I know I'm not pregnant. I've been taking all these tests and I've been spotting for a week, and I think the reason why I'm not getting my period is because I'm taking the Prometrium. And it's kind of a waste of a $25 copay to come in and be told I'm not pregnant when I already know that. So, she's like, no, it could really be normal and you should come in because it's happened before, blah, blah, blah. So I went in this morning and got blood work done, and then when I came home from the office, I got my period. Full force. So today is cycle day 1. And then just a couple minutes ago, the nurse practitioner from my office called and said, I wish I had better news for you. You're not pregnant. And I said, I knew that already. And I'm really emotional about it for some reason. I think because I know that it's just, I already knew, and they made me go through all this crap, wasting time. But anyway, I had to call the office to get an appointment set up for an HSG, because that was the one last test that I needed to do before we set course or plan of action. So I tried to call, and the way they do the HSG, it's only on Mondays and Thursdays. And of course, this month I seem to be working every Monday and Thursday, and they only do it in the afternoon, and I'm working most days until 3. So I thought, oh, that would be fine. And then she said the latest appointment they have is 2. So that's not going to work. So I made it for cycle day, will be my cycle day 15, which they don't, or not 15, 13, which they don't normally do, because they're worried that you ovulate, and that I could ovulate and miss an opportunity. But I explained to her, I've never, I think in my whole life, had a cycle that was shorter than 40 days, with medication or without. So I said, I'm not going to get my period, I'm not going to ovulate on cycle day 13 or 14. It's just not going to happen. So she said, well, if that's what you want to do, that's fine. So I made an appointment for the 15th, and I'll get the HSG done, and then I wanted to make an appointment the following day for a consultation, because they always have a follow-up consultation once all of your testing is done, which would have been fine. I wanted to kind of have the appointment earlier. I know she said it wouldn't make sense, and it doesn't make sense, but I don't want to completely waste this cycle. I feel like if I'm not being proactive towards doing something, I'm just wasting it. So I couldn't meet with my doctor because he's out of town that week, so I have to wait until the following week. So February is out, pretty much, I guess. I don't know. Because sometimes my cycles can be 60 days long, and it's different every time. So it's not like I can say for sure that I'm gonna get my period without help in March. It's just really frustrating. And I'm sorry I'm crying. I'm an ugly crier, I know, but I just don't know how at least when I didn't have in my mind that we were trying, it wasn't so hard. And I know it's hard on my husband too. Today I was really upset when I got my period, obviously. And he was like, yeah, I want to have a baby, but you're my number one concern, and I feel like this is just killing you. And I feel like a failure. And I know that's horrible, and I shouldn't feel like a failure because a lot of people go through this, and I don't know. It's just hard. It's just really, really, really hard. And I don't know how else to go about dealing with it. And I know that a lot of the reason why I'm crying right now is because of all the drugs I've taken this cycle. I mean, yesterday I was in the kitchen and I just started crying for absolutely no reason, and I can't control it, and it's horrible. And then I think to myself, like, why do I keep continuing this madness? Like, I know it hasn't been that long since we've actually been going through treatment, but I was talking to my husband today, and like, what's the point? I take more drugs, and then we do an IUI, and I spend $4,000 out of my pocket for that, and then it doesn't work, and then we do another, and it doesn't work, and we do another, and it doesn't work. And I try to be optimistic, I really do, but it's hard to think about all that time and energy and money that you waste every single month. But I guess you have to keep going, you have to keep trying, right? Because we made the decision that this is what we want to do, and if we decide to take a break, that's gonna have to be something we go through together to make a decision. But I'm sorry I cried. I'm sorry that I've been so down, and I really just wish I knew how to feel better and not feel like a failure and not feel like I'm disappointing my family and my husband. But I don't know. So sorry again, and I hope everyone out there is keeping their chin up. And good luck to everyone, and I'll see you guys soon.